Hey guys, it's Tommy CM. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Park Spotlight. Today I'm joined by a special guest. I'm joined by Jasmine from M&J Games. Hello Jasmine.
Hi guys.
How are you doing?
Good. I'm so glad to be here.
Yeah, no, the same. I've been looking forward to doing a joint one with you. Today's park is called Brixentaler Bergleuchten. And I'm so happy I nailed that first time. I think that's how you pronounce it. This was created by Desperadotuning, and the description says this is a park based on a Tiroler village that is known for its mountain fire feast, full with very nice Tiroler buildings and mountain fire. Make sure to check out the Tower Heist coaster and Skull Mountain. So yeah, this does look like a very unique styled park. And I'm definitely looking forward to having a look around with you, Jasmine, on this park. Are you got anything you looking out for on the overview at the minute?
Yeah, well, I just loved the entrance right away. That took me. I just love the flowers and everything, so that looks really good. So I'm really excited to get into this park.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, we'll jump right in. So coming out of the spawn tunnel, what did you say you were going to nickname this park, Jasmine?
Bricksburg.
Bricksburg, just for the sake of ease, because German is neither our first language. So yeah, we do apologise if it's not pronounced correctly. But really nice entrance plaza. These are the flowers you were saying you like the look of from
Yeah,
up
that
here.
looks so cool.
Yeah, it's very nice, very nice sort of entrance pattern. I mean, it's the sort of thing where you do sort of see this on some. I think a lot of European parks I've seen have this sort of like style entrance where they have like colourful flowers, just to kind of put a pattern in. It's quite a Disney style thing to do as well. Disney like to do it with like Mickey's face and stuff, don't they? So
Yeah.
yeah. And I always love this technique of kind of putting board, boarding and decking around the edge of the water, because you know when you do terrain work, it's so hard to because it doesn't you can't do terrain work with a smooth edge. It's so hard to
Right.
to do something like that. So just putting that around makes it just look a lot neater
Yeah.
than that. So yeah, I always enjoy seeing that. But and then we've got these entrance buildings here. They're just
Yeah, that's
four of the
interesting.
same. Yeah, I've got some nice balconies and ticket booths. I'm assuming this is. Oh no, it's all separate buildings, that isn't it? The top bit. So yeah, this is built by him.
Mhm.
But yeah, really nice start, and he's got smoke coming out the chimneys, which is quite cool. That's quite a nice little
Oh yeah,
effect.
that's a nice touch.
Yeah, it's a nice bit of detailing to think about. But right, we will go through. Can we go through there? Oh, are these turnstiles? I think they're turnstiles, aren't they?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
We'll just walk past there. Right, and then let's have a zoom out. We're into another sort of mini plaza now. Some more flowers. So down here we've got the teacups and go-karts. So let's go and have a wander down. I don't know about
I
you,
like
but
that sign.
the one with the rides on. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah. What's it? Is that like a whole sign? It's a shop fascia.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cute.
yeah, it's a shop
I don't think I've
fascia.
ever seen that before.
No, yeah, so it's just a shop fascia, and then he's just put the signs in the middle. That works really well, actually. I was wondering
Yeah.
what he'd use to do that, but yeah, that's nice idea. I don't know about you, but the teacups never seem to get any guests in my parks when I put them in.
Yeah.
There's
I always forget about this little teacup ride. It's so cute though.
It is.
But
It is. It's very nicely sort of themed, just as
yeah.
standard with the with the flags and the teapots and the cakes on it.
I
And
like how they've done the queue though with the topia. Is that
yeah,
topiary bushes?
yes, yeah. So that's the entrance. Wait, hang on. Oh, So the queue line is just that.
Oh.
The queue line's just this, but the whole path down to this area is the fairy tale fencing. Yeah, and then he's put the hedges around the side.
I see.
But yeah, it's a nice way to kind of finish off this ride, because this ride can only ever be sort of bright and colourful and family friendly, really. You're never going to get like a spooky version of the teacups. Right, so we'll go down here. I like the fact he's not really got much empty space. Like, he's not crammed trees in, but like everywhere has rocks and trees next to it, so it's not like you're not just kind of walking in the middle of nowhere. And we have a very detailed
Go-karts.
Yeah, very detailed go-karts. So there's a nice curved roof there. Get your helmets and Alright, so we go through here. It's a cool station.
This is cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Ring races, and he's got all the road signs as well, which is cool. I like that. And then inside, so that just comes over the cover, but that's a really nice style to do for the go-kart. So you've got the scaffolding there. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah.
And then he's got the flags. It's just nicely themed. The only thing that is missing is this blue bit here. You can change that, can't you? If you put a queue line down. I think I pretty much do this in every video I see, because I always find one. But if you just put asphalt there, it just blends in so much better, and it matches the other side as well. So right, we'll speed up to get these people back in, and we'll take a ride on the go-karts.
I can't say I've ever used any of the flags in the game that I can think of.
Have you not?
I don't think so, but I've never really done a lot of go-karts or anything.
Yeah. Like I say, every single time I ride these go-karts, the person I select always crashes and never wins. But this seems like a very sort of traditional go-karts ride. It's not themed to anything in particular. This is it's just a generic go-karts race. But you see, in the UK, some parks have like a go-karts track at the back, but you have to pay extra for it to go on. So it's not included within the admission. But I don't know what it's like in other countries. But yeah, very. I'm not going to sit around for the second lap. We'll assume we won that because we came first after the first lap. But yeah, and then down here he's got a little backstage area.
Okay.
He's got like a spare car, some tyres, some flags that have fallen, some road signs. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like simple but very nicely done.
Yeah, and it just kind of fills that blank space that you get with with that sort of section. So yeah, very 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 nice idea. Right, so we'll go back out the exit now. Down here, I tell you what would have been nice down here. Although I suppose that this part isn't too bad. A bit of custom fencing would have been nice, but I suppose in a way the metal fencing does kind of work. So it's not that bad down this bit. So
I guess if I had to nitpick, I probably would say that there should be a curb there, but I always think it looks weird if there's not a curb, but there's a railing.
Yes.
But I don't know. It doesn't look terrible, though. I mean,
no.
I guess I really wouldn't have noticed until we were actually staring at it. But
yeah, I mean, to be fair, he's used the custom fencing elsewhere, like here, for example. So yeah, he's probably just took the decision to use that metal railing down there instead. So that's over that direction. We come down here. There's that word again that I can't say. on the phone box. And then we have a play park. Now, you were saying you believe this is NH99's play park, don't you? That he's used from. Because I think when we click on this, it's all a blueprint, which is absolutely fine because it's a. I mean, it is a brilliant play park. You're not going to get a more realistic looking play park than this. But I don't know whether I'm missing a sign that says whether it's made by him, but it's always nice to just kind of credit somebody if you do, just a little sign. But I do like the little touches, like the cowboy's hat here on the entrance. But it is such a good play park build.
I am interested in the little elephants at the front.
Oh, down here, yeah.
I love elephants.
Yeah, so we've got a couple of elephants and then a witch's hat and a snowman's hat. Yeah, just nice little details like that, just to make it a little bit more exciting. I do like the terrain as well. This terrain looks like it looks so much like tree bark for what you would use as like a playground surface
for little kids. Yeah, I was just thinking that.
I forget what terrain it is. It's just the leaves, isn't it? Yeah.
Leaves, yeah.
Yeah, it's just the leaves. So really nice idea. So down this way we have queue for a merry-go-round. Oh dear, everyone appears to be stuck.
Oh.
You see, I've had this a couple of times. I don't know whether you've ever had this, where the path joins up, like the path is fine, but they just seem to get stuck, and I don't know why. And I can't change it in any other way unless I delete the path like that, and then they all start to vanish. But yeah, I don't know. They're just gonna have to remain stuck there for the rest of the day. But yeah, nice little merry-go-round there. It's very colourful. The trees bring a lot of colour around the park, and he's got like down here. I mean, you're one of the better people for decorating flat rides with foliage. As soon as I see somebody decorating with flowers and trees, I instantly think of your parks. But like here, we've got a range of different like colours and plants. Even got sunflowers and small bushes. Like it's just a really nice mix, as opposed to just like spamming the same plant.
The same thing. Mm-hmm.
Right.
This is a nice sight line.
Yeah. It's a nice view as you walk down there, and you can kind of from this point you can kind of see the rest of the park and all the main attractions, which is nice. So from here, do you want to go left or right?
Let's go right.
Right. So we have Professor Wurst und Bier. So I'm assuming this is just lots of beer in the kegs here.
That's cute.
And then let's try and get above the guess. Oh, here we are. Tower of Terror, Skull Mountain, Raptor, Spinning Wheel, and Spider. So this, I reckon there's quite a few rides that are hidden here, because there doesn't. When you look at it on the overview, there doesn't seem to be that many rides. But then you look at all the signs, and there's actually quite a few in here.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is going to be Spider. If there's anything that's going to be called Spider, it's this, surely. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice fairground ride. The only thing that bugs me about these, and it's not anything the creator's done, is it has to come with the lights. You can't, because the lights make it look like it's part of like a travelling fair.
That's true.
You can't do anything about it, unfortunately. But so if you want to use that ride, you just have to kind of go with it. But yeah, I do wish there was like an option where you could turn it off and on.
Train station.
I've not seen a train. I've not seen a train at all. Nice station though. He's got a lot of beams in here, all the luggage cases. Some very old style. What's he used there for the bench? Decorative course. I've not seen that piece used before. That's just one piece. I've not seen that.
I don't know what that is. Is that for
It's
like a building?
actually no. Edit scenery group. So we've got decorative course there. So that bit is, and then he's just
Oh.
put 4 legs underneath.
Oh,
So
okay. It looks
yeah,
like a pew.
yeah. It does. Well, if I ever end up making like a church or something
Yeah.
in here, I'll know what piece to go to. But yeah, no, I like that. I like that as like an old-fashioned train station seat. But yeah, lots of luggage as well, and I like the windows as well. The windows to look out of as you're in here. Got some animatronics just sat on the bench just there. Right, so we'll leave the station for now. I genuinely I haven't seen that train at all. I'm just confused as to where it goes. I like how you come around the edge of this coaster here. I like how the path kind of wraps around it. You get
Yeah.
very close to it. I reckon some like like a chain link fence or just some sort of fencing along that path there would maybe look a little bit tidier
Yeah.
rather than just having it open. But
Yeah, I
no.
agree.
But I mean, he is at 68%, which must be like right at the very limits of a PS4. So you can't blame him if he's missing the odd bit, I suppose. But yeah, we'll try and find the entrance to this. I think I didn't even notice that chair swing in the middle there either.
Yeah.
It's just I do like a chair swing. There's plenty of these over in the UK, and if I'm in a park with one, I always have to try and go on one because I don't know. I just enjoy a chair swing for some reason.
I can't say that I like them just because I don't like the idea of it just doesn't seem very secure to me,
Yeah, it doesn't
but I'm
doesn't
sure
yeah
it's fine.
like the older I've got, every time I go on, I think, are you sure this can take my weight on this? I'm sure this is like a kid's ride, but I've not fallen off of one yet, so they must be doing something right.
Mhm.
Uh, I don't even know how you get onto that. No, it's round this way. I don't want to get lost right now. I just feel like I'm just going around in a circle at the moment. So that goes to the toilet. That's the chair swing queue. And
Okay.
I'm still yet to find the entrance for this coaster. Oh, is this it? I think we may have missed it. Yeah, this is the coaster entrance.
Oh.
I assume it is anyway. I think I've just heard it. Right. So this is the what's this? Raptor. Right, very high stats, but as we both know, the stats don't really act as a realistic realistic proof of the ride. But yeah, right, I'll wait for it to come back in. Speed it up.
Oh, is this a launch coaster?
It is, yeah. I mean that launch looks quite enticing from the start here.
Mhm.
There we go. That's Raptor. I tell you, I really enjoyed that. The one thing I wasn't expecting was this.
Yeah.
Like all of a
Yeah.
sudden, like we were flying around all around the rides there, and then all of a sudden we're in here, and there's like a car shootout, and I was just wondering what on earth was going off in here. But yeah, what did
Interesting.
you think to that?
Yeah, it's a nice little coaster. I really love the the pathing interaction with it,
Yeah,
and this little I don't know what you would call that covering that's over the launch, but
yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, something like that just kind of helps it blend in with the scenery. I think. I know the music on the coast. I don't know if you can hear the music or not, but the music on it was very sort of dance type music, and it probably didn't quite go with the coaster. But I mean, everything else I think was spot
Yeah.
on. And as you say, the way it kind of loops around the rides and the paths, I think was really nice. I know you're not a huge fan of coasters in real life, are you? Is this something you'd
No.
go on, or would you avoid this one?
I might go on that one just because it doesn't look too tall and it's pretty quick. Like I like to ride the like very sort of kiddie coasters. So
Yeah,
this one seems like it might be an intermediate one.
yeah,
But yeah, I might would ride that one.
fair enough. Right, go down here. I like how he's carried this sort of theme through from the exit as well as the queue, because a lot of the time people
Mm-hmm.
theme a queue line, and then they tend to forget about the exit. Uh,
Yeah, that's a good point.
right, so where's this take us? There's just so many different paths in this section. I feel like, and you can just walk everywhere under this ride. It's just like surrounding you. That's a nice fountain. It's
Yeah, I want to say that's a blueprint, I think.
good spot. Good spot. It is. Yeah. Yep. It is a blueprint. But again, I mean, it's nicely placed. It works as a nice centerpiece there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, you can tell how very rarely I've actually used the blueprints in the game or even looked at them, because I wouldn't have recognised that without clicking on it. But yeah, and I think he's added lights underneath here as well. You can see
Oh,
just
okay.
there. So yeah, we'll have a look at night time at the end. So if we go down here, we go down this bit.
Oh.
Oh, so this is Tower of Terror. It's not quite the Disney one, but let's see what the view's like from the top. So yeah, so I mean that's a really nice view, that is, of the rest of the park. Although if you ended up on this one, it's probably not quite as
Yeah.
good. But I've never been on a drop tower like that before. One that rotates. I've been on one that just goes up and drops you, and I've been on one that you stand up on and you dropped. But I've not been on a rotating one yet. I would like to do one of them at one point.
I can't say I would have the guts to go on any drop tower. I hate heights.
What's
This is
in?
an interesting building.
Oh, it's a toilet. It's just
Oh.
there just seems to be a lot of people going in there. Is this a shop?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. I mean, yeah. So on there, I mean, I'd maybe put a window in just so she doesn't look like she's
Yeah.
looking at a wall, and they don't look like they're peering into a door. But I mean, the building style is very nice. I do like the way these buildings look,
Yeah.
and like these are custom built, because you can see that the whole thing's not come as a blueprint. Yeah, I do like the way he's done the buildings. Just maybe put a window in at the bottom. Like the door on the toilets in the staff room are fine, because you would have a door.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, just not on the shop. I think this is. Oh no, we've not done this one, have we?
That's
What's
something.
this? Yeah. So what's up here? It's another coaster. Again, nice style of station. Just just putting these beams in just kind of just adds something to the roof. It just makes it a little bit more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Skull Mountain. So this is the one I think he mentioned in the description. Don't want that one. There we go. So yeah, we'll see what sort of Skull Mountain has to offer. There we go. What did you think to that one?
Well, I really liked that one, and it kind of goes in and out under underneath underground, I guess, and it doesn't seem like it's that big of a coaster, but it actually was kind of a long coaster.
Yeah, it's quite hidden behind the back of the hills here, isn't it? It's yeah. I mean, for me, I thought it was quite smooth. There was just the only thing for me. I
Mm-hmm.
thought like points like here could maybe be a bit more banked. It just seemed to be a little bit kind of the track was straight all the time, and then it probably just needs a little bit more banking. But other than that, I thought that was really really nice coaster, and the scenery as well matched it. It was like obviously a pirate theme. Um, so I mean,
Is there a skull anywhere?
good question. There's pirates everywhere.
Oh,
Yes,
there it is.
there's the skull.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, that makes sense.
Just as you reach that last inversion there. So yeah, there's the skull. But yeah, no, really really nice design. But the thing is, you know, like the scenery here, you miss all of this unless you like tend to look at it. Like
Mm-hmm.
you know, it shows you the detail that people go into because you don't actually pick that up when you're going that fast over it. I forgot what type of coaster that was. What was it? A stand-up coaster? No, it's a floorless coaster. Yeah, oh no, my bad. It is a stand-up
Hmm.
coaster. Yeah, they are standing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, no, that and to be fair, that is quite a realistic stand-up coaster because they're very different to go on, and the way they're laid out are very different. It's always a weird feeling going upside down when you stood up as opposed to sitting down.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, he's themed the exit line as opposed to, well, you know, as well as the entrance, which is quite nice. And some shops here. I like the fact the shop building kind of joins onto the station, so it's like all part as one.
Yeah.
I think that's quite a nice touch.
Yeah, and it all kind of matches.
Yeah, yeah, it's all like one whole theme going through. Another staff building there. Well, the staff are certainly getting plenty of rest in this park. I know that. I love the pirate guy because I put him in my Stage Door Studios part, and he just like because he's on. I mean, he's on stilts of some sort, but he just like stands out because he's about 3 foot taller than everyone else, and he's just there firing confetti.
Yeah. That's funny.
As long
Yeah,
as
I probably would just say would have been nice to have some more signs for the rides just so we know like which ride
yeah,
for the queue.
yeah. I know what you mean because like you're walking past here, and if you didn't clock that building as a station, you can just see the like if you didn't see the 2 cylinders with the green lights on here, you'd be like, oh, where's everyone going? So yeah,
Mhm.
just a sign to say Skull Mountain on. Yeah, it would be nice. So we'll go underneath here. So I think that's that section done. Yeah. So we'll go over the train line here. I always like seeing paths go over the train line. I think that I wish there was like an actual crossing where you could put like barriers and the guests would
Yeah.
have to wait, etc. But unfortunately, they just get run over by the train if it comes. But he has tried to put the stop and walk sign there, so he has made a small attempt to do that.
Yeah. That's cute. That's a cute idea.
He's got another fairground style ride there, and then we have a nice open. Well, that's the back of the train station, and then we've got a nice open sort of shopping area here by the looks of it. What's this? Oh, it's the pipe organ. I've never seen anybody use a pipe organ in the game yet. That's why I had no idea what it was. I've never seen anybody use a pipe organ yet. There's a lot of
I like
characters
this
about, isn't
building.
there? Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. His style of buildings certainly do stand out quite well. You can, and it's nice that they're consistent. It's not just like one building's one type and it's kind of just like a mishmash. It is like a nice. It's like subtle differences between the buildings. Yes, barbershop quartet.
Yeah, that's so cute.
There's certain things
That's
that
perfect.
yeah, there's certain things that make me question, like in this game, like the barbershop quartet. Like, why they thought of putting that in, but not not other simple things like being able to put our own custom images or you know what I mean. There's certain pieces where you think why have we never been able to, or being able
That's
to make
true.
writing on signs bigger or something like that. But no,
Yeah.
I do love a good barbershop quartet. So where does this go? So we've got one of these zipper rides. Now you see, this kickflip thing, this is where I draw the line. I wouldn't be going on this. And anything that kind of spins me around violently, I don't get on with. I can do a spinning
Yeah.
coaster, but spinning like that, just that's my limit.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite flat rides though in the game. It just looks so pretty to me
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
lights.
it does. It does look very nice. Just it looks better when you stood off it rather than actually being on it. um, is this building anything?
Well, that's a nice building.
Nope. No, it's
Nope.
just a show building. No, but yeah, again, his builds are very nice. And it's nice the fact that it's not just he's not just built the walls. He's got the windows. He's got the plants on there, and he's got he's got the beams going around to provide like edging and stuff. Because all of that makes the building like stand out to me. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think that looks a lot nicer. And we have a Ferris wheel. What's the use for the fencing around there? Is that a wall piece? I can't click on it without clicking on the big wheel. There we are.
Oh yeah. It's like a
Oh,
wall piece with a stucco top or something on top.
yeah. So he's got the portcullis that goes all the way underground there to provide this. I saw this in it was the park I looked at with Michael the other day. I think it was the Pokemon park, and they used this portcullis as like a trellis for like plants to grow on, and
Oh
it looked
yeah,
really good
yeah.
because you just assume that this would go on like a castle, but yeah, it works really well
Mhm.
like that.
I know I've used it for a covering on top of my path, and then I put flowers on it.
Yeah, yeah,
It does look really good for that.
yeah. It's all about finding different ways to use different pieces because there's so many like imaginative people out there who will see like a really small piece of an item and they'll think, oh, I can use that somewhere. I mean, it's people like Boz and Mouse Fan
I
4
know.
who make all the signs, and you think, how do they come up with that? And then you find out they've
I
used
don't
like
know.
you've used one of like the musical notes and stuff like this to make like a small line, and
Right.
it's ridiculous. Uh, so we have big wheel,
This park
kickflip.
almost
Oh god,
this park almost reminds me of Epcot a little bit with the it's just like a German or Dutch
yeah,
Epcot.
I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, it does have that sort of vibe to it. Um, like if he kind of made this a bit smaller and made like the other half into another country style, it would certainly be an Epcot style. I do love Epcot. Epcot's probably one of my favourite Disney parks out the four. That or Animal Kingdom are my favourites.
Yeah, those are my favorites too. Animal Kingdom is definitely my favorite, but I enjoyed at Epcot too, but I think when we went, we didn't get to spend as much time there as we wanted to, so next time hopefully I can spend more time there.
Yeah. Right, so on from this sign that says big wheel, kickflip, and Terminator. Now the big wheel's there, the kickflip's there, so we've just got to find where Terminator is now.
The Terminator.
So we're back at sort of the middle section. Very, very nice windmill. That windmill kind of blends in really nicely.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I do love the buildings. The buildings really do work well. What have we got down here? Water park, tower heist, and the scream. Right. I guess we do. I guess we go down here then.
Train station entrance.
Is this the entrance? Right. Where am I going here? Where does this path go?
No.
It's taking me all the way around the back
Oh.
to go to the Scream, which is another drop tower.
Ah, okay.
But this time it's not a rotating one; it's just one that goes up. So yeah. I mean, it's nice that you get a view at this side as well as the other side. That kind of works quite well next to kind of like opposite to the other one. It's just a very long path to get there, I think.
And I love the flowers that in between the path.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Yeah. That's a nice, colourful way to decorate that. And this train, I've seen it briefly now, but I can hardly. The train is just never about. I feel as though we just keep missing it.
I haven't seen it yet.
Back down here. What's it on here? It's
What does that say?
It's just got graffiti.
Oh.
Because in the studios pack you get graffiti pieces. But yeah, so I mean it's one way to kind of decorate a tunnel with some, because you can just build a tunnel around a path, but it does look a little bit plain. So yeah, it's a nice way of doing that. I'm intrigued to see how I get over to this Boomerange coaster. Is it down here? There's an entrance. Oh, I think this might be it. So, I mean, he's consistent with the station buildings. They're all very similar. But if you're going to do a whole park that is one theme, which this one is, then you kind of want them all to be similar, because otherwise it would feel like it's different. So, tower heist. And wait for these guests to get on. The first ever roller coaster I went on that went upside down was a Boomerange coaster.
I don't know too much about them, but I know that Michael says that he doesn't like them because they're very rough.
Yeah.
And not smooth.
Yeah,
but
well,
they look cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, when I first went on it, how old was I? Must have been 10, 11, and I came off and it bashed my head from side to side, and I came off with a massive headache, and I was like, I'm not doing that again. And then I got convinced to do other ones, and I was like, okay, that was just a bad ride. There we go. I mean, it's a very sort of traditional Boomerange coaster. I'm assuming this. I don't think I've seen this on the workshops. I'm assuming this is custom built, and if so, it's very realistic because the two sort of climbs at the end and at the beginning kind of come together. A lot of people kind of build them where they kind of go off straight, but the fact that they come together is quite realistic. But yeah, what were your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, I really like that tower. I'm super impressed with that. With
Yeah,
the that looks so cool. And then having the smoke, or I don't know, is that smoke or mist, but
yeah. It's what's he got
that
there?
looks nice.
Mist. Yeah, yeah. It kind of it hides at the top here.
Yeah,
You kind of have like the mechanics of the chain at the top of the ride, so it kind of just hides that away from you, which is nice. Um, the only thing I would say about that is I'm not sure that blue color works with the building.
mm-hmm.
That could make if that was maybe like brown or something.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I think the blue kind of just stands out a little bit, but that's if I'm being picky. But no, I thought that was really nice. I like the fact it goes over the exit as well. That's more sort of interaction with the guests. Yeah, we'll float around here. Plenty of food and drink shops. I mean, his guests certainly aren't going to go hungry in here. I know that.
Yeah, this I'm just surprised that all of this is on a PS4 because it seems like there's so much in this park.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it's because it's all sort of it's not crammed together because you're not kind of over the top of everything, but it's sort of it's all very close by, isn't it? You're not kind of taking up a lot of footprint with each
That's
section.
true, yeah.
We'll hop in this and take a look round, see what his log flume's like. I do. I mean, again, the building. I keep saying it, but the buildings are very nice. The way he's styled them, and they interact with everything.
Well, really, I feel like this game is so. I mean, yes, you do have to build the roller coasters and the rides, but it's really more of a building game. Like, if you can get your buildings to look realistic, then that takes up a lot of the. It just makes your park prettier, I guess, and more
Yeah.
realistic than and once you can figure out how to dress up your buildings, then that really adds to it.
Yeah, I mean, just on that, I mean, the building on a station is one of the first main things you want to like get good at, because once you can start building decent station buildings, then your rides don't look kind of too basic anymore. So obviously, when you first start them, you think, oh, I'll just put the station down. But the more you can kind of build on them and make them look better, and then you can just kind of move that onto buildings of other functions, I suppose. But yeah, I do like that he keeps putting these windows in the other buildings.
Yeah.
Trying to speed up getting up this hill. See, I always go against building log flumes, and it's not because I don't like the log flumes in the game. It's because I can't build one that I find I enjoy or I'm happy with. So I just kind of try and forget about them altogether.
Yeah, I mean, since doing that August water park, it's just I made a log flume and those other water rides, and it
Yeah.
was just so much. There's so much you have to do to make it seem interesting. But I like this. That's a good little viewpoint to see the rest of the park.
Yeah, it's a very, very good splashdown area. That is where you kind of come out into the open water. Sinking the track down into like a lake like this always works really well.
Yeah.
There's a nice little sort of scenic building there he's got to the side as well.
Oh yeah, yeah, with the little smoke coming out
Yeah.
and the little bell. That's cute.
Yeah, so that was Water Park, which is the log flume. I thought it was just a nice sort of layout, and he's used the terrain quite nicely in the sense of it's kind of dropped down here, and you kind of go past the rocks and the plants. I don't know whether it would have been nicer just to have a bit more terrain work up here, so it's not just like a
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not just like a kind of a bucket of water that's kind of in the middle of the air. But I suppose he's got the
yeah,
train here
maybe.
as well, so yeah, they're very tricky log flumes are to do and to blend in really well. But I thought the layout
That's
of it
true.
worked well.
But
So
if they had made sort of a little mountain for that, and
yeah,
then the train could have kind of had its own little tunnel, that would have
yeah,
been nice.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Like you could have boxed that in and then just click avoid clashing with scenery or whatever the setting's called, and then the train would have its own
Yeah.
neat tunnel to go through. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Um, but no, yeah, no, I thought that was quite a nice layout. Um, and I think that's it for over here, unless I'm missing something. Um, right, I'm determined to find where this train goes because this is bugging me. And
There must only be one
there has to be.
one
Oh, it's coming in. I think I see it. Yeah, there we go. There's the train.
Oh.
And I've just realised as well. This entire thing isn't the station. The station ends here, where the yellow ends.
Oh.
So the station ends there, and then but then this building carries on. I thought he'd just like build the world's longest station, station there for the train, but
Yeah.
yeah, evidently not. Just want to see where this goes because, like I say, I've completely missed this train. So I think looking at this, it just goes around the back half of the park. Oh, that's a nice tunnel. I like
Oh,
that.
that's nice.
And then this is the same as that covering over the launch coaster, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
same style. Um, there you go, all the way down here. No wonder we've not seen it. If there's only one train doing this loop, no wonder we've not. No wonder we've missed it. And then, oh no, there's two trains.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well.
no idea, no idea how we've missed it then. But yeah, nice. It's a nice little train route that is to get you from one side to the other. A very big level crossing there. But
Yeah, I like that though.
yeah, yeah. No, like I say, I do like it when people sink the train tracks into the ground so that guests can walk over them. Um, especially sometimes if the train hits the guests kind of like jump out the way, and it just looks quite funny.
That's
Um,
so funny.
but I think I think
Is that it?
that's yeah. I think that's pretty much the whole park.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. That's yeah. Because we've done that coaster and the log flume, and we've done the two coasters over here.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll just have a quick look at night time. Oh, hang on. There's fire in the hills.
DT.
DT, and
What's that?
um, I don't know. It's just a shape. Well,
Huh.
that's a little bit disturbing, but we'll ignore that. And yeah, I mean the rest of the park is really well lit up. I think
Yeah,
that's
that looks nice.
it's really nice and bright, and he's used these lampposts all throughout, hasn't he, to kind of go with the theme.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he changed. Yeah, it's exactly the same lamppost all throughout, but again, if he's going to stick with one theme, then that's what you want to do. You don't want to keep changing it. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, really nice done. That DT thing is. I mean, they're his initials. From so what was his name? It was Desperadotuning. That was it. So they're his
Okay.
initials. Just not quite sure what that shape is. But yeah, so that is. That is. Oh, here we go.
Bricksburg.
Yeah, that is definitely. Yeah, that's Brixburg. What were your thoughts on that overall?
Yeah, no, this is a nice park. I really enjoyed it. And I think I feel like that's the style of park is hard to do. I'm not sure what you would call this style, but sort of a European German sort of looking park, but
Yeah,
But I think overall they did a very good job, and I love the buildings. So they're all so good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I completely agree. I think it's not it's not overly done with rides next to each other, and there's a nice mix of rides, and it's not kind of covered in flat rides or covered in coasters. It's just like a nice amount for the size of the park that it is. Um, and
Hmm.
even though everything's kind of near each other, especially in this corner where you've got this coaster, that one, the chair swing, that ride, like everything's near each other, but it's not too cramped. Like it's nicely kind of
Yeah.
interactive with each other. But yeah, no, I agree. I really did enjoy that. Yeah, I will leave the details for that park in the description below. Thank you for joining me, Jasmine.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. Yeah, do go and check out M&J Games' channel. I'll leave their link in the description below. And if you have enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. And I shall see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.